knock, open up the door.
It's Will!
What's up, guys? It's me, Will. We're gonna finally finish that Berlanti recap of Supergirl, Season 1. So, right before I get into the recap, let's get into some news. CBS canceled Supergirl, but CW picked it up for Season 2, and I'm super excited. And what else came with this news? We're gonna get Superman. We're not gonna have, like, hide his face in the sun, or have a CGI version of him, or have some, like, mannequins, like, feet hanging or dangling on a table. None of that anymore. We got Tyler Hoechlin from Teen Wolf. And at first, I'm not opposed to this casting, and they showed the suit for a TV budget, and like with the new 52 version of Superman. I'm not opposed to this costume. It looks all right. And Tyler Hoechlin, like, really kind of like a dickish character with some nice qualities, but seeing him in this Superman like get up, I buy it. Like, I am totally for this. And what else have they promised us with this Supergirl thing? Well, it's going to be on Mondays like it used to be. It comes back October 10th, I believe. And, like, literally, my week is, like, going to be filled now. It's going to be this, Flash, Arrow, even though Arrow's not my favorite anymore, and Legends of Tomorrow all week. And then Friday I can finally relax and go, ugh! But, oh my goodness, I'm super excited for this. That's really surprising because I'll admit, Supergirl did not win me over, but we're going to tackle that here in a little bit. A 4-night crossover, and Stephen Amell has posted pictures of all their boots, which means nothing at this point. I'm sure we'll get pictures here soon, or maybe like right after the pilots, after the episode 1's air, but super excited for that. Like, we're going to have a 4-night crossover. Maybe it could deal with Barry's decision at the end of his finale. Maybe it's them getting the Justice Society together finally, having like a huge giant team. Like, I will say this, the DC TVU is kicking ass. Like, they know what's up. They're doing it. They're killing it. Like, literally, so most of these guys should be making movies. And Greg Berlanti is sort of doing a Booster Gold like movie. I'm not 100% sure how well that's going, but they announced it years ago, and I hear rumblings about it here and there, but I'm really looking forward to that. A musical crossover with The Flash. It's going to be 2 episodes, 2 nights. A lot of people are saying, oh, fuck that. God, And I say, chill out, guys. It's just 2 episodes. I'm sure they're not going to be, like, too crazy with the canon. But I'm super excited for this. One, because I knew Melissa Benoist and Grant Gustin from Glee. I'm a huge Glee fan. Totally love it. And they could actually maybe kind of work that in. And also, Batman did a musical in Brave and the Bold. So if Batman, the darkest, craziest hero, even though that was a more cheesy version of Batman, can do this, Flash and Supergirl can. And I just want to see how they do this. I'm obviously crossing my fingers and hoping they get Neil Patrick Harris to be Music Meister, to be a villain in this. Maybe he was hit by the particle accelerator, or maybe he came from Supergirl's world and already had this power where he can control people with his singing, or this technology he came up with. Maybe he was a shamed Glee Club teacher, and he's like working on some device, and when the particle accelerator hits, like, he's able to control people with music, and he didn't decide to show up until now. I don't know how they're going to make it work, but if Batman the Brave and the Bold can do it, and Buffy and a bunch of other shows can pull this off, like Scrubs and Glee pulled it off for 6 years with varying degrees, deal with it for 2 nights, guys. Like, just hold your horses. It's just going to be 2 episodes, and we'll live. But I think that's all the news I got right now. October 10th, I can't wait to do this. So let's talk about Season 1. I'm not going to lie, I got a hold of this pilot a few months before it was supposed to air. I'm bad, I know, guys. I am the worst. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I wasn't feeling this, but I was like, you know what? This is just a pilot. You can't judge a show by its pilot. You gotta give it 3 episodes at least. And they stressed one thing about this. Like, this is Supergirl story. It's gonna be like pro-girl power, this and that. And I'm like, I'm all for that, because besides Jessica Jones, which wouldn't come out for at least another month, we really don't have any female superheroes. They tried Wonder Woman a few years back, and I love the Superman mythos, and I love Kara. She's a great character, and I love Melissa Benoist. She's a wonderful actress, and all the people they got in this, and just the potential of a crossover got me excited with the Berlanti universe. I gave up on it after 3 episodes, because, like I said, they stressed her story, girl power, this and that. The second episode, Jimmy Olsen calls Superman to help her, and that pissed me off to no end. It's like, the lesson of that episode was Jimmy's going to let Kara do this, but I feel like Kara has proven herself throughout these first few episodes, and that was unfair. Like a bunch of unfair stuff. Like we were coasting on Superman villains being her villains, and I was just like, I can't watch this every week. I'm sorry, guys. Then about roughly around Thanksgiving, maybe December-ish, everybody was tweeting, "Holy shit, Supergirl! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" I see something that got me really intrigued and got me right back on the bandwagon. Martian Manhunter. I'm like, wait, what? Martian Manhunter's in the show? So I came back. I know that was a bit silly, but I'm glad I did. I should have given it maybe one more or two more episodes, but the show is actually pretty good. It does a lot of Superman things well, and a bunch of Supergirl storylines, and just a lot of Krypton mythos pretty well. We get people like Reactron, Silver Banshee, Livewire. What else? We get the White Martians. Cat Grant is done pretty well here. I've only had some introduction to her in the comics and through Smallville. Calista Flockhart, yeah, her. They got her, and she does it well. I don't have much exposure to Cat Grant, but Calista Flockhart's interpretation of her is great. Like a little bit I know of her from the comics and from Smallville. She nailed this. Like, I love it. Jimmy Olsen, I'm not opposed to him being played by an African-American actor because he's a little bit bulkier and he's not as dorky. I've almost liked to see Wynn and him be combined and be Jimmy Olsen, because Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl got together at least in one arc of the comics, I remember. So that would have been at least kind of cool to see maybe like a more muscular, more confident Jimmy Olsen, but like he's still Jimmy Olsen. That's just me. That's just one thing I would have liked. We get to see Toyman, who freaking Laura Vandervoort from Smallville plays Indigo at one point. We get Non, bunch of so the main plot of this season is that Kara finally reveals herself to be Supergirl. She saves a plane that her sister is on, and the DEO, the Department of Extraterrestrial Operations, needs her to help catch these aliens because of this thing from the Phantom Zone called Fort Ross, which was the thing harboring all the villains. It was like a prison inside the prison, which I think is a bit silly because the Phantom Zone is already pretty awful from interpretations I've seen. I'll admit that was a bit hokey, and I didn't like that because I do love the way the Phantom Zone's already portrayed in other media. But I let it slide. The main plot is pretty much gather up all these alien villains, help the DEO, and you can be Supergirl and do your own thing. Some highlights of this season, definitely like the Martian Manhunter reveals in some of his episodes. Definitely liked when we got anyone from Superman mythos to be someone like Dean Cain as Jeremiah was great. Jeremiah is her adoptive father. We get to see more of him. Cadmus was mentioned. General Lane. All kinds of cool stuff here. The main villain is Non and her aunt, who is the twin sister of her mom. They're trying to take over the world with this project and make everyone be their mind slaves so they can take over this Earth, because all the Kryptonians want our Earth, man. They have all these superpowers. They want us to be their slaves. They're crazy. Halfway through this season, Kara's sister ends up killing her, and the Martian Manhunter takes the blame. And that was actually a pretty emotional scene. Like this is one of the reasons I'm glad I came back. Because she's like, oh, why'd you do that? Well, Supergirl may be the hero for everyone in this world, but you're Supergirl's biggest heroes, and I couldn't let her hate you. And I got choked up a little bit. I was like, like right in the man feels a little bit. Because like the way like these lines were delivered and just like the way like they're looking at each other, I'm going, damn, like he nailed it. And he was almost a surrogate father figure, Martian Manhunter, for these two. And I'm just really super excited to see what happens next. They end up stopping these villains, obviously. Supergirl like gets on like this broadcast and they do some radio frequency stuff. She saves the day, beats Non and Indigo, and it seems to be over for now. She sends Fort Ross back into space and sends them back to the Phantom Zone. And Pod, similar to Kara's, comes to their world. They open it, and we have no idea what's in it. I haven't read any theories or anything, but some thoughts I have in my head are maybe we have the Eradicator in there. That would be a cool Superman thing we get to see in this. Maybe another Kara. She could be like maybe she could like be like Power Girl or something of that sort. Maybe it could be her mother. Maybe it could be another Kryptonian. I'm not sure. Like, there's so many possibilities. It could even be Mon-El or maybe a different version of Superboy. The theories are all out there. Hell, it could even be Superman. Maybe he went on a mission, but based on the finale, it definitely isn't. So I don't know why I even said that. But there's so many cool things. It's been a while since I've watched this, so I feel like I'm a bit lazy on this recap. But I really enjoyed Supergirl. I can't wait for season 2 since it's now going to be part of the CW Berlanti universe. And I just remembered something else. Martian Girl is coming to this, and not Martian Girl, Miss Martian, which if you love Young Justice, she's a wonderful character. And I can't wait to get more backstory on John Jones and her. Wrapping this up, I'm going to give this season 4 out of 5. It's not perfect because I did drop off of it, and I was a bit slow catching back up to it. But I'm glad I finished it through. And if you want a female superhero for your little girls or just for yourself, man, this is the show to go for. So that's about it for me, guys. What's your favorite superhero show around right now? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, this, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, any other shows I mentioned before on the channel? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, guys, when there's a will, there's a way. Thanks for watching. What's her name? Fuck. Indiana Jones' wife. No, that's not her name. Oh my god, what is it? Oh god. Not Mariska Hargitay. Why is that name in my head? But, damn it. What? Ally McBeal, what's her name?